Hi, good morning everybody. Just realized that camera was off. Let me get you guys up on my screen here. Hold on. Is this working? Let's see. Is it working and do I have a head? Those are the two most important questions before I get going. Okay, looks like it's working. I think I have a head. I'll just sit back a little bit more. So yesterday, for my coffee and craft, we kept it pretty simple. I tried, and made a cute little card with modern heart. Today, I wanted to get a little fancier and experiment a little bit, and try making some dinosaur skin with our watercolor paints and some other things. We'll see if it works. My son is turning 4 on Friday, yes, and he's very much into dinosaurs. Not, unfortunately, not like kitty cartoony dinosaurs like our Stampin' Up! Dinosaur suite is. Otherwise I would have loved to use that, but he's more into like the scientific paleontology type dinosaurs, which is great, but makes it a little bit more challenging for me this year in terms of what I'm going to do. So I wanted to make him a birthday card, and so what I want to try and do is make some dinosaur skin for this dinosaur that I want to put on his birthday card. So I printed off for this Triceratops, which I'll probably end up, can you see that? Probably going to end up just like fussy cutting this out and tracing it over our dinosaur skin, and then adding some like that's horns and other elements to the dino skin to make it look like this lovely Triceratops here for his card. But I thought we could have some fun doing some watercoloring and see if we can get it to actually look like a leathery dinosaur skin. So let's get going and see where we end up. Maybe this will work, maybe it won't, but let's have some fun and try. Okay, I'm going to turn you guys around, try and see if there's any news I wanted to tell you. I don't think so. I think everything was pretty simple this morning in terms of the news from Stampin' Up. Aside from tomorrow, today's the last day. If you want catalogs, please send me your mailing address. Today's the last day to do that because I have to get all that submitted tomorrow. And then exciting for us, in 2 days we get to pre-order from the holiday catalog, so yay! Then I'll have new stuff to share with you to help you get your holiday crafting underway. In the meantime, let's make some dino skin. It's a little bit darker in here today because it is raining and overcast, so let me turn some lights on and see. You guys, it looks kind of shadowy on my end. Let's see if I can't get it a little brighter in here for you. Okay, hopefully the page is not too shadowy. Okay, yeah, on my computer it looks fine. On my phone it looks really dark. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Let's just, oops. With my water. Get rid of that shadow. Okay, so I picked, I'm going to go with kind of green dino. Might add some brown into it. We'll see what it looks like. Where are my browns here? What do I have? Soft suede. Okay, I'll keep my browns to the side. Okay, so I picked Granny Apple Green, Old Olive, Garden Green, and Mossy Meadow. And then I have Early Espresso and Soft Suede here. And I do have my coffee. I am drinking it. I did drink most of it already, but I do have it with me. Okay. What are you guys drinking this morning? I need some tips on good coffees. Oh, you know what I need tips on? Keurig versus Tassimo. Is it worth it? Versus French press. Right now we have a French press. And that's what I use to make coffee in the morning. So what do you guys think are the best ways? Easiest, fastest? Because some days I'm so tired I can't even make the coffee. Fortunately not today, but there are some days where, yeah, making coffee is a challenge. So what are your tips or your favorites for that? I'd be interested to know. Okay, so I'm going to start just by getting my reinkers lined up here on my refills on my glass mat. Again, if you don't have a glass mat, you can use a block, you can use a palette, like just a plastic little palette-y thing for your colors, or the inside of your stamp cases. Okay, I'm just putting my greens out. Right. Then, so I have some watercolor paper that I have taped to, this is like a cutting board, a little plastic cutting board that I like to use for watercoloring on when I'm doing a bigger project. And I had painter's tape, but it had disappeared on me, so I just used some washi tape. So hopefully that holds it down well enough. If not, we'll make do. Okay, so I'm going to start just by putting water on, wetting my page here. And I'm just going to do the whole page, and then that way, if there's areas that I like just there better than others, then I can decide where I want to put my dino cutout when I trace it. So we're probably not going to do the whole thing today. We're just our goal for today is just to get some dino skin done. And then I'll either do some more with you guys another day this week, or I'll end up showing you kind of what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to start light here. My paintbrush. And grab some. I'm just going to like dot it. Lots more water on this page. It's not quite wet enough for me. I really want my colors to run a little bit. Okay. Let's try it. Ready. So I'm just going to start by putting. So I started with Old Olive, and I'm going to add in the Granny Apple Green. I know I got started a little bit earlier today. Sorry guys, I was up and just needed to get moving. You guys can check it out later if you're not up and add them quite this early. Leave me comments and questions and I will get back to you also for sure. Okay, so now I'm adding in some garden green here. So kind of my hope is that once I have the color laid down, and it's all dry and I have the color kind of where I like it, I'm going to try embossing it. With an embossing folder. We have a new one coming out in the holiday catalog that I thought that looks perfect for doing like leathery reptile skin. It's supposed to be for metal, but I think would be good for like a leathery reptile skin. But I'm just going to use probably our Subtles embossing folder just to give it some extra texture here. Okay. What do you guys think? Has this like started kind of sort of reptile skin color? Let's see. Alright. Should we stick a little bit of brown in here? Let's see what that looks like. Some tiny berries of brown. Let's see. So you could even use like this technique if you have the Dino War dies and just want something a little different. Okay, I'm going to use, what did I use? Really espresso. I'm just going to put a little bit of brown in here and some spots. Because we don't really know. We don't know what color dinosaurs are, right? They could have been like fuchsia. Though that wouldn't have been very camouflagey, or maybe that's why they died. Maybe they were like okay, my brain is not working this morning. Herbivores. Maybe all the herbivores were like bright pink and stuff, and natural selection just, got rid of them that way. Yeah, I know that's not how that happened, but it's kind of funny. Okay. And what do you guys think? Is this looking like Dino Skinny? I don't think anyone's actually watching right now. That's okay. If you watch later, tell me if you think this looks like dinosaur skin. Okay. Or if you're watching on YouTube, let me know. I have started uploading these to YouTube after. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of a little different shade of brown in here too. Looks kind of like almost camo-y to me, but we'll see what happens once I dry it. It's another layer on. Alright, I'm going to dry it now. And then let's do our second layer. I had somebody watching for like 30 seconds. I don't know who that was. Good morning. I think they're gone now, though. Okay. I know it's early. Leave it like that for now. And I'm going to go add some water in here. And then we'll add some more color on top. Alright, here we go. Oops, wrong end of my brush. Okay. To say it's quite nice that I can spend my mornings making dinosaur skin. I'm just kind of picking in random spots to add more color in here. Okay. Is it looking like dinosaur skin? Doesn't really look like it on the camera. It looks like it more on my paper once it's dry. Okay. This is almost done. Reasonably happy with how this is looking. Okay, so I've just been adding kind of more all the different shades of green, a couple shades of brown in here. I don't want it too dark, but that way, if once I have it traced and cut out, if I want to add some other color onto it, I can. Just want to add a little bit more granny apple, I think, in here. It looks really dark on camera. It's not that dark in here. Alright. Alright, I'm going to dry it again. Some water across the top, smoother. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty dry. I'm actually really liking the way it looks. I'm trying to see if I can get you guys to see that on camera, because I don't think you can see the kind of the shades there. Maybe you can. My feed is delayed, so it's hard for me to see what you're seeing right now. I'm trying to get you guys to see it. Anyhow, all those colors. Now, I feel like Dinosaur Skin was kind of sparkly. Yeah, you can see the greens as well in the camera. I'm just seeing it here. It looks cool. It still looks cool online, but it looks better in person. I feel like it was kind of sparkly. Maybe that's just me personally. I think Dino Skin is sort of sparkly. So what I wanted to do is add a little bit of shimmer to this to give it maybe this like reptile sheeny look. So I'm going to use this Champagne Mist all-purpose ink, and I'm just going to start. I'm going to just use my brush and get just a little bit on my brush so it's not thick. And I'm just going to start at the edge. That way if I really hate it, I don't have to use it. But I don't hate it. I quite like it. And hopefully you can see this sparkle here. Just gives it like a shimmery... I think it looks like a reptile. Okay. Sparkly snakes. Okay, I know snakes don't sparkle, but you know, they do kind of shimmer. They're kind of... Anyways. So this is our sparkly dino skin. Okay? There we go. Can you guys see that? Let's see if I can tell it. I think it kind of just brings out the colors too a little bit more. I don't want it too dark, but... And I might sponge on more once I have it embossed with my embossing folder. Let's see. Okay, what do you guys think? Can you see? Is that enough sparkle? I think I'll sponge it after, so on top of, so we get like a more scaly look maybe. Alright. Oh yeah, you guys can see some of that sparkle on camera. I'm seeing it now when I'm looking at my screen. So there's our like sparkly dinosaur skin. I think you guys can see that shimmer. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take this off here now. I'm actually going to dry it a little bit first, and then I'm going to take it off. And I'm going to try embossing it. Take it off the board. This is almost so pretty, like I don't want to use it for dinosaur skin. Look how nice it looks. Oh, there we go, I ripped it, so now I have to use it for dinosaur skin. Okay. There you go. So there you have our dino skin that we're gonna use for our Tyrannosaurus, or whatever dinosaur you want to make. Or you could use it for like an alligator or a snake or whatever, but we'll just call it reptile skin, and then that makes it a little bit more generic, right? You can use it for anything. Okay, so I think you guys can see the sparkles there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my Big Shot. Do I have my, where's my chamois? I'm gonna clean up my ink before I get that everywhere. Sorry, that squeaking you hear is me cleaning the ink off my mat so that I don't, whoops, get it everywhere else. Okay. Okay, let's get my Big Shot out. Hi, Hetty. My comments are showing up on my phone, but not on my screen. Good morning. Hopefully you're still here. Okay, so where is, let me grab my embossing folder. Plate. Okay, so let's see if it matters which way I do this. I'm trying to think of how I'm going to lay out my stencil. Okay, well, you know what, this is supposed to go on folded side first, so that's going to make my decision for me. Okay, so I'm just going to use a Subtles embossing folder to emboss it. Cool. Alright, can you guys see the difference? Hopefully you can see that. I'll have to wait till it comes up on the screen. So this is the part that I haven't embossed yet, and this is the part that I embossed. So it just gives it that little bit of extra texture, which gives it more like a reptile-y skin look. Alright, so I'm going to emboss the other side. Just flip it in the other way. Just looking to see. Yeah, I think you can see that on camera. Okay. There we go. Alright. Alright. So here we have our embossed reptile skin. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. I think I'm really happy with how that turned out. So I'm going to, probably for time, I have no idea how long I've been on. Almost probably about a half hour. Okay, so I'm going to probably sign off shortly, but what I'm going to do, again, is I'm going to just trace, I'm going to overlay it, and then fussy cut this out, trace it, and go from there, and then kind of add some of the horns in or whatever, and see what we end up with. And then I'll share it with you guys later, I promise. Okay, thanks so much for joining me. Or if you're watching the replays later or on YouTube, leave me comments, questions, and I will do my best to get back to you. Okay, thanks again, guys. Have a good day. Bye.